on that.
One more time.
4 more years.
USA!
Yeah,
USA! 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 Hey, how about 5 more years? 5 more years! 5 more years! 5 more years! 5 more years! Trump forever! Trump forever! Trump forever! Trump forever! Trump forever! Trump forever! Woo! I love it, I love it. You know what really should kill them? It's really Trump for 50 years. With 4 Supreme Court justices, Trump will be in the United States for the next 50 years. Isn't that great? This guy will die a miserable death, and we will be dancing on his grave. We love Trump! 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 Woo! This is my group. It's called Trump's Front Row Joes.
All right.
Okay. Now people say, well, what's a Front Row Joe? Front Row Joe is an exclusive club. It's an inclusive club. What it is we urge people to get their butts off the couches. Sometimes we get rude and we say, get your ass off the couch. Get out and be involved. You know, whether it's each morning when you walk out that door, realize your mission field is right out that door. And that mission field is for you that day to speak up for our president, speak up for our country, and speak up for what's right. If we lead right, remember this, hashtag lead right, we will be right. So do that. Get out, get your asses off the couch, or get your butts off the couch. Do it. But that's why America has a problem. The Republican Party, the right side, has a problem. And it's because we love our couches so much. We'll sit on that couch, we'll look at Facebook while we're sitting on the couch and say, oh, isn't that wonderful that I'll do that? But we need people. We need to show the world how strong of a base that our president has. Did you see Orlando? Did you see that? We had our Front Row Joes down there. We started, our mission of Front Row Joes started way back early in the campaign. It was just a small group of 4 of us. When we enjoyed going to the rallies, so we'd always make sure that we were there early. Well, when people started seeing that we were getting there like 4 hours early, then we went to 8 hours early. And we said, oh shit, let's do 24. And then we started camping out. We've camped out in blizzards, rainstorms. Well, in Orlando, I laughed at myself. Orlando, Monday night, 24 hours before basically, we had over 1,000 people around that arena at Amway Arena camping out with us. You talk about growth and stuff. Those were people that got their butts off the couch. So for you out there in whatever world you're on, Andy, I just urge you guys all to get up each day. Do something for our country. Speak up for our president. Stand. Don't be afraid to wear your Trump gear. Wear that Trump gear because it's a conversation starter. And then when those people come up and whisper in your ear, I like what you have on, say, you know what? Start being bold about it. Don't sit in that closet. We can't have you not be a closet supporter. We've got to get you guys, get your butt off the couch. Don't be in that closet. Get out of that closet. Stand up and say, we love President Trump. We love our country. And number 3 thing is, you're going to bleed one color. Red, white, and blue. That one color of red, white, and blue. Bleed that color every day, all right?
So that was sort of the how. What's the why? Why are you this passionate about Trump as opposed to anybody else?
Well, look what he's done for our country. Look how he's brought pride back to what our country is. Look at the other countries respecting him. Look what the Queen did, how she just loved being with our president. Look what he did going across the DMZ. He's done so much. Look at the economy. Look at the regulations he's taken away so that the economy can grow better. I mean, if you aren't happy with our country being first and being put first, keep America first, keep America great, yep, take care, then I don't know why you'd want to be in our country. You need to be proud of how our country's growing. I mean, it's growing big. It's beautiful. It's such a wonderful time for us. So, and that being said, we got to do Trump forever. That's an automatic trigger for most.
That does probably trigger. So tell me why not just 4 more years? Why Trump forever?
Well,
2024. Forget 2020. We've got that one in it. We're working on 2024.
Working on how to get him reelected in 2024.
Trump forever.
You don't want to pass it on to someone else?
The reason we built this,
Not a politician.
the reason we
Not a
built this
politician.
Trump forever was he had tweeted out last week talking about 20 and went through all the years, and at the very end he put Trump forever, and it was a meltdown of snowflakes left and right. And I said, you know what? That's a perfect sign. Let's build Trump forever. When we go to D.C., we're going to melt them left and right. So what we do here in D.C. when we trigger a liberal and they can start having a meltdown, and we're with our group, we just say anything, and we're walking, we just go bang, bang, and we know we triggered a liberal. So a little later on today, me and my group will probably be firing off a lot of bang, 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 bang.
Someone just asked, because I'm live streaming, someone commented, does this guy think Trump is immortal?
No. I mean, it's not like, it's not that. We understand, the term limits and everything else, but we also understand one thing. We understand that our president, Donald Trump, has done so much for our country, and I'm proud to say it. And, this is just a pure trigger mechanism because, but it also has been a conversation starter. You have a conversation starter, that's how you can help change some people. We change one person at a time. The more we change one person at a time, we can get there.
One person actually, this seems like a more real question. One of the commenters asked about what he's done with North Korea. Like, what about his actions with North Korea did you think was
Oh my God! So, when he first started, he called him Little Rocket Man. Everybody was like, oh my God, there goes the Trump Unity Bridge right there. There goes Trump Unity Bridge.
Oh yeah, I've seen that at the.
He's going to be over at Harry's Bar tonight. Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. Anyway, yeah, I am. Yeah. I do them at $10. Yep. So.
Sorry to cut that. That's all right.
There you go. Just go grab one. Yeah, no, you said you don't want one. Now you want to go over there and grab that one. So what do they call this? Capitalism. Anyway, so what has he done in North Korea? So let's look at that. He started out, he called him Little Rocket Man. Everybody was like, how dare him, insult him. So, and then he starts doing the art of the deal. He goes and meets with him, says, hey, let's work this out. It's getting there. I mean, the peace deal is going to be there. And you know what? Even though the media, and thankfully the media don't know a lot of it, and I'm glad we don't know a lot of it, I think the peace deal has already been squared away, and it's just in the process. It takes some time. But look, he walked across that DMZ. I mean, here's the line. And he walked without his Secret Service, without any of his protection, without no Secret Service, walked straight across there with Kim Jong-un and shook his hand. And that was considered the most dangerous place in the world for any American. And Kim Jong-un says, you are a very brave man. He respected that. And he's just going to work. North Korea has so much potential. And President Trump is trying to help them understand their potential to be part of the world capital process and not rely on their communism hold. That he is opening Kim Jong's eyes that, you know what, you can still be the president, with that chairman or whatever you want to call it, but your country can really grow. And he's going to help him do that. But the other thing is, he doesn't need the nuclear, he's realized he don't need the nuclear weapons because you know what? He has President Trump as his friend. And the only reason they were having that nuclear weapon was so because they were afraid of the United States coming and attacking them, taking them out. That was their dead man trigger switch, okay? That nuclear weapons. He don't need that now because he has the friendship of the United States through our great President Donald Trump, who is going to do what he can to bring North Korea into the 21st century and be part of it. So that's what it is.
The one other subject that some people are asking about is how do you feel like he's been doing on immigration?
Well,
he's made a lot of promises on immigration. It seems like some stuff's happening.
Okay.
What do you think?
Immigration. Okay. The immigration process is messed up from A to Z, top to bottom. Terrible, terrible. He can only do so much through executive orders and everything else. He can put the light on the immigration issues, and he can shine the light, which he has. He's put a spotlight, a big old spotlight on it, and he says, come on, Democrats, Republicans, both of you, they're both guilty. It don't matter the parties, it's both of them. It's Republicans, Democrats. They need to come together. Hey, Genevieve. Love you.
I love you too.
It's both parties. The House, Senate. Okay, they say, well, you guys had the House. We had Private Ryan, Paul Ryan. He was a rhino. When we had the House, he could have helped President Trump get a lot of that stuff done. They didn't do it. Trump is shining the light on it. Okay, the only way that we're going to make progress is if the House and the Senate realizes how bad it is, and they scrap the whole immigration process, start fresh, okay, and do it right. Start a whole new program. Now, a lot of people say, it scares us because they're talking about big amnesty for many, many people. Yeah, that would probably piss off a lot of people, but we need to have a stop point someplace, and we have to have a stop point and a new refresh, and do the immigration process from top to bottom. It takes so much for a basic person to get into our country. They need to streamline it. They need to make it so that if someone wants to come and they do it on the merit basis, what can you offer our country by coming in here? No more of the welfare once you come in. It used to be that way. You came in, you were self-supporting, or you had a group that supported you. The money didn't come from the government. It didn't come from you. It didn't come from me. They were merit-based. And Trump has pushed out many good ideas. So what we need to do is put the pressure on the House and Senate. Trump will go with what they put together. He's not going to bully. He's told them what would work in his mind, and they have ideas. They got plans. So let's just get it done.
Thank you. I appreciate you talking to me.